Hi, my name is Tim Gregory. I'm the senior pastor of Family Worship Center in Santa Fe, Texas. I want to talk to you today about authority, understanding it and embracing it. In Matthew chapter 8, we read of a time when Jesus is going about and he comes in contact with this centurion, a Roman centurion who has a sick servant and needs his help. Jesus is willing to help the centurion. Now Jesus is ready to go to the man's house to heal the man's servant. But the centurion tells him this. He says, "You know what, Lord, you don't even have to come to my house. Just say the word and I know that my servant will be healed." And he tells Jesus, "Because I am also a man under authority, having servants and people under me." See, the Roman centurion understood authority in a way that no one else did that Jesus was hanging around at the time. He was a man that was under authority, meaning he took orders from those above him, and those underneath his authority took orders from him. So he understood that Jesus was in a place of authority, and when Jesus gave a command, it had to be followed. Well, in the story, Jesus is amazed at the centurion's faith. He says, I haven't found this kind of faith nowhere in Israel. You know, you and I have been given authority to do the work of our King here on planet Earth, but so often we fail to understand that authority or to embrace the authority we've been given. I'm standing here today by a ladder to kind of illustrate the point I'm talking about. Each step on this ladder represents a position of authority. At the top of this ladder is our King, Jesus. Now, just like the Roman centurion, we are all under authority. At least we're supposed to be. You see, we've submitted our lives and our will to the King, our King, Jesus. And we follow his will for our life. That's what it means being under authority, whether I want to do something or not. When he says go, I go. When he says come, I come. He says do this, do that. Well, I do it. That's what it means to be under authority. Now, when we are under that authority, we are able to execute the authority of our King. You see, he's given us authority on planet Earth over all the powers of the enemy. But too often for God's children, they miss out on that authority and they find themselves under the power and authority of the enemy when it's supposed to be the other way around. And the Bible reminds me this. It says, if I will submit to God, resist the enemy will flee from me. Well, here's the idea of authority. As I am on this ladder of authority, the enemy is under my feet. My King is above my head, and as I am submitted to him, I move and exercise the authority that he has given over the enemy to carry out his will upon planet Earth. But when I neglect that authority, well, I show my failure to understand the whole principle behind it. I want to encourage you today as you're watching this to first know that you have been given authority to bring your King's will to pass upon planet Earth. But if you are not submitted to your King in every area of your life, you're going to find that authority is very weak and that the enemy isn't going to care about it. You have power and you have the authority to execute that power. Stay submitted to Jesus. Understand where you are on the ladder. When he says go, go. When he says do, do. And you will find that the enemy is always under your feet, always submitting to you. He may resist you because he has power, but he doesn't have authority. That's what he lacks. Embrace the authority you've been given. Submit to the authority that is over you. Be blessed.